something or someone you've been holding on to for far too long. It could be a relationship, it could be a habit, it could be a version of yourself, or it could be a belief you had, something that no longer fits who you're becoming, something that no longer serves you anymore. Now, the truth is, letting go is not about giving up, it's about making space. So, as we proceed in life, there are so many things that mattered to us earlier. They lose their value, their importance, because they no longer matter to us as we proceed. So many feelings. We don't feel the same as we used to earlier for a particular person or a particular thing or a particular situation as we move forward in life. And there are so many things which start pulling us down. They stop us from proceeding. They stop us from growing. So, letting go is about creating space so that we can welcome the new. Just as, when we outgrow our clothes, we discard them so that we can buy new clothes which fit us well. Similarly, we have to let go of whatever does not serve us and discard those things so that we can create space to welcome and receive what's aligned with our highest self as we move forward in life. So, in today's episode, let's dive deep into the art of letting go, how you can release what no longer serves you with grace, courage, and emotional freedom. Hi, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Flight to Fulfillment podcast. I'm your host, Ratika Seth, your life enhancement coach and the founder of the Freedom Divas Hub. And today we are talking about something that touches every part of our journey: letting go. Letting go of what's heavy, letting go of what no longer fits, letting go of what keeps us small, silent, and stuck. Now, this could be a relationship, as I said, it could be a job which is draining you, a version of yourself that you've outgrown, or simply the weight of different habits you have. The weight of overthinking, the weight of guilt, the weight of fear. Letting go is not a one time act, it's a sacred practice, because as you continue the journey of life, you will have more and more things that mattered to you earlier that will not matter to you as you move on, and you'll have to let go of those things. So in this episode, I'll walk you through how you can do this in a way that honors your story and sets you free. Now, why is it that letting go is so hard for us? But of course, it's necessary. Well, we find it hard to let go of either people or things or habits because as human beings, it is human nature that we feel comfort, okay, where there is familiarity. So familiarity feels safer than unknown. The unknown is what we fear. We confuse loyalty with self-sacrifice. So we are not able to let go of relationships. That, oh my God, if I let go of this relationship, am I being the bad one here? No, you're not. You've just outgrown a relationship probably. We start fearing regret more than, anything else. We fear that, oh my God, will I regret taking this action? Now, we've built our identity around things, that no longer serve us because they served us at a point in time. So, when we were forming our habit, when we were forming an identity, those particular things matter to us. But in today's times, they don't. But we are scared to let go of them. Now, the truth is that growth requires space. If you want to grow in life, if you want to keep moving forward at a pace, you need to actually give up on things that are bringing you down, that are pulling you down. So remember that letting go does not mean that you're erasing your past. You're not erasing anything from your memory. It means that you are loving yourself enough to release what no longer aligns with your future self. Correct? Now let's talk about 5 ways to let go with grace and courage. Firstly, identify what's holding you back. Okay? Identify what you're holding on to that is pulling you down. And start naming whatever does not serve you. So keep asking yourself different questions. What is it that feels heavy in my life right now? What am I doing out of a habit and not out of a choice? What is making me feel stuck? What is making me feel small? What am I resenting the most right now? What is giving me maximum toxicity right now? Clarity is the first step to release what's not serving you. And keep doing these affirmations, keep telling yourself, I lovingly acknowledge what is no longer aligned with me. Because only when you acknowledge, remember this, only when you acknowledge, only when you agree that something is not serving you anymore, you're not aligned with something anymore, will you be able to let go of it. Number two, let go of, the but I should syndrome. We often hold on to things because of our guilt or because of societal pressure. I should stay in this job because it makes me stable. I should stay in this relationship. What will people say? I should continue doing what I'm doing. Oh my God, otherwise, what will people think of me? So, the should which comes out of fear, you need to cut that out from your life. Literally. Start reframing. Just because something served me once does not mean it still does. You're allowed to change. Remember that. As you're growing, you're changing. As a person, in your thoughts, in your habits, in your relationships. So when you're changing, you allow yourself to change. You allow things to change. So let go. Let go of what doesn't serve you. Number 3, grieve what you're releasing. So letting go does not mean that you're not agreeing or accepting things. Letting go is not just a mindset shift, it's an emotional release. So if you're feeling sad, if you're feeling depressed, to let go of something, if you're feeling anger, to let go of something, if you're feeling frustrated, to let go of something, just acknowledge your emotions. Like we say, cry if you have to. So many times when we are feeling really sad, when we are really depressed, we cry our heart out and we start feeling lighter, isn't it? So it's the same with letting go. If you're letting go of something, obviously it's something which mattered to you in the past, which was important to you in the past. Obviously you will feel hurt, you will feel sadness, you will feel pain inside you. So it's okay. Feel that pain, feel that sadness, feel that frustration or anger, so that once you let go of something, you will be able to take a deep breath and start afresh. Number 4, anchor into what you're creating room for. Okay? So, letting go is not a loss, it's a transition. So tell yourself, ask yourself questions. Okay, I'm letting go of this. What do I want to do instead of this? What do I want to feel instead of this? What am I making space for? Who am I becoming as I release this? Visualize the you who feels lighter, clearer, freer, and happier after letting go of whatever it is that you're letting go of. Okay? And that will give you the motivation. When you see your happy self, when you visualize your lighter self, it will give you the answer that, okay, fine, this is the version of me I want, and that is why I'm letting go of this. Number 5, make letting go a gentle practice. You don't have to release everything overnight. You don't have to cut cords overnight. Letting go is a choice you're making, is a decision you're taking, moment by moment. So keep telling yourself first that uh, I choose peace over pressure. Okay? Tell yourself the choice you're making. I choose my happiness over this. I choose my peace over this. Meditate. Visualize yourself, okay? Just unhooking from what no longer serves you. Visualize yourself, opening a lock. You have the key, you're opening a lock to set something free. Healing happens in layers. So be kind to yourself all along. Letting go is not a failure, it is not quitting, it is not betraying somebody. In fact, you're being more honest if you're actually acknowledging that a relationship does not serve you or a job does not serve you. You're just being honest to yourself and to others involved. Letting go is a sacred declaration that you trust yourself, you trust your path, and you don't, you don't need to carry burdens of anything. You don't have to hold on to anything which pulls you down. You're allowed to close the chapter. You're allowed to step into your light. You're allowed to walk away from anything that does not feel like home. So, my beautiful people, if you've been gripping tightly to something that is pulling you down, this episode is your gentle reminder. You don't have to carry it anymore. Letting go does not mean you're erasing your past. Once again, I'm repeating this. It means that you're embracing your power to choose a better future for yourself, to choose again. So if this episode moved you, like, comment, share it with somebody who needs to hear this today. Subscribe to my channel here for your daily dose of inspiration. And until next time, this is me, Ratika Seth, your life enhancement coach, asking you to remember this, that what's meant for you will never require you to shrink in order for you to keep it. So if you're shrinking, if you're being weighed down, keeping something, it means it's not meant for you anymore. So release it, let go, and set yourself free. On that note, goodbye for now. I'll see you in the next podcast. Bye-bye.